Hey there, long time no video. Just a real quick video to fill you in on what's been going on around here. Everyone's starting to talk about the deadline for speaker proposals for Safety 2018 in San Antonio. And I do have one proposal in mind. I think it's strong, so we'll see how that goes. And then today I was contacted by a safety colleague that I completely respect and look up to, and he asked me to partner with him on a proposal and topic, and it's going to be really, really, really fun. So I hope we get chosen. I have no idea how to make that happen other than just submit a really awesome proposal, which is what we're working on. So really excited for that. So just wanted to remind all of you, if you haven't submitted a speaking proposal, you should definitely consider it. And if you're feeling a little bit shy about submitting a proposal solo, consider partnering up with someone that you respect and can work together with, and maybe that you've done a project together that you could talk about. So definitely look forward to seeing more new faces in the speaker lineup next year. That'll be fun. What else? Oh yeah, a little bit more ASSE stuff. We all got emails to do the membership or full membership ballot of ratifying the ASSE to ASSP name change. So the House of Delegates, if you remember, and you can go back and look at one of my other videos, the House of Delegates voted to change the name from ASSE to ASSP. So now it's up to the membership to make that so. So the ballots are open until August 13th, so please check your email and look for that society email so you can vote and make sure that your vote's counted. What else? Just keep writing, keep blogging, keep coming up with ideas. I had some fun, interesting training classes this week with a group of students that I have not taught before. And there were a little bit of some grumblings about being in a safety class. And so my usual motivation is to find the grumpiest person in class and try to convert them into someone that's very excited about safety. So it was a little tough, but and also it was hard to pick just one grumpy person with this particular group. So if you have some thoughts on when you've got a classroom full of students that are apathetic at best or slightly grumpy, I'm interested in hearing your approaches on how you train those types of populations. What I did is I started with kindness. I started with letting them know that I respect their time and want to make sure that I meet their expectations of the training class. So really put the ball in their court. And I'm lucky to be married to a teacher, and he's a college educated professor. He now teaches younger students, so a lot of the same principles apply. But he gave me some advice a couple of weeks ago when I had another difficult class that has stuck with me. And that advice was, never work harder than your students. So I keep that in mind when I feel like I'm doing a lot of heavy lifting in a training class. And that can be evidenced by lots of talking, not a lot of participation. Sometimes when that happens, I forget to pause after I ask questions because I'm used to not getting a response. But I've got to learn and well, not learn, but make sure I keep up with another mantra in my head is not being afraid of silence. So if you ask a question of a class, wait for the answer. Don't just start talking. So that's kind of hard for me. But the other advice from my husband, of course, again, is never work harder than your students. So with this particular group this week, I put them to work. I had them doing research and working together and working solo and working in pairs to find information and specific things about the training topics and present it to their fellow students. And that ownership and that slight kind of plot twist, it wasn't what they were expecting. Some of them were expecting to sit in class in the back with their headphones in like this and just kind of sleep all day. And that didn't happen. I put them to work and got them engaged. And I do think I reached everybody. So that was solid advice from my husband. And the other advice about sitting with the silence after you ask a question, I don't even know where that came from, but that's been very helpful too. So hopefully some of these tips have been helpful as you're thinking of your speaking proposal, and if you've got some training coming up with some difficult, grumpy people. Until next time, I'm just looking forward to resting my brain this weekend, this holiday weekend coming up, and coming up with some more ideas, hopefully, on some future speaking proposal topics, and also just some different approaches with some of my clients that I have right now. Lots of really fun and creative stuff going on. So until next time.